Welcome back, everyone, to another deep dive.
Hmm.
Today we have something kind of unique.
Yeah.
It's a single piece of text,
Okay.
um, and it's a Christmas message.
Mm.
But you know how sometimes a simple little thing can just spark a whole bunch of questions.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
This is one of those.
Interesting.
It's a weird mix of the traditional, like Happy Holidays kind of stuff, but then it also includes
Yeah.
some other things that you wouldn't normally see in a Christmas message.
Right.
So let's dive in and see what we can uncover here.
I'm intrigued.
Okay, so the message itself, it's pretty short, actually.
Okay.
It says, Happy Christmas to everyone, Jesus is born. Hoping this year you find a GFBF and become rich.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you see what I mean about the mix of like the traditional and
Yeah.
the
It's almost like a
kind of out there personal wishes.
juxtaposition, yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
between the sacred and the secular.
Right, and the way it's written, too, it's very casual.
Yeah.
Like, Happy Christmas to everyone, parentheses, Jesus is born.
Almost like an afterthought.
Almost like a little reminder.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, by the way.
And then, boom, hoping you find love and money.
Interesting. I wonder if that says something about, like, shifting cultural priorities or maybe how, like, individual expression is kind of, like,
Yeah.
finding its way
Out
into
of
these
the traditional frameworks.
Yeah. It makes you think about how much, like, our own personal desires
Right.
shape the way we celebrate these,
Yeah.
cultural traditions that have been around for so long.
Mm.
And it's funny because the desires themselves, like finding a partner and, hitting it rich,
Right.
they're almost cliche.
Yeah.
Like we've heard them so many times,
Yeah.
but they're also like so deeply ingrained.
But they're also so human, right?
Yeah.
Like, who hasn't wished for those things at some point?
Exactly.
It's like this fundamental desire for connection and security.
Right.
And I think framing them within the context of a Christmas message adds this really interesting layer, like a
Mhm.
layer of hope, maybe?
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Like a shared hopefulness.
Exactly. It's like the sender is saying, hey, I hope all these good things happen for you. And like
Yeah.
the spirit of the season is amplifying that hope.
And the tone, it's so casual and familiar.
It feels very intimate.
Yeah.
Like something you'd share with someone you're really close to.
Exactly. Like you wouldn't say this to just anyone.
Right, right. It suggests a close bond between the sender and the recipient.
Mm-hmm.
And that familiarity allows for a more, open expression of personal wishes.
Yeah. Even in a holiday message that's supposed to be, all about tradition and stuff.
Exactly.
It's pretty cool how this one little message can give us so much to think about.
It is. It really highlights how these traditions, while they're, rooted in history,
Yeah.
they're constantly being reshaped.
By people's individual experiences.
Exactly. By the way people live their lives and what they hope for.
So we've gone through this short Christmas message and we've talked about tradition and personal desires and how individuals kind of put their own spin on these shared celebrations.
Mm.
As we wrap up here, I want to leave you with something to ponder.
Okay.
How do your aspirations, like the things you hope for and dream about, how do they interact with tradition in your own life?
Mm.
Do they clash? Do they blend together? Or maybe create something totally new and unique to you?
That's a great question to think about.
Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. We'll see you next time.
See you later.